price for gas with the free Upside app.
Upside?
Yes, Upside. It's the free app that gives you cash back just for buying the gas you're already buying. So even with the rising gas prices, I'll never have to limit how much I drive.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Just last year, I made over $200 with the Upside app.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Upside app right now.
Download the free Upside app to earn cash back on the gas you're already buying. Use promo code STATION for an extra 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime, right to your bank account, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code STATION for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first fill-up. That's STATION.
Offers vary by user and location. Go to upside.com for terms and conditions.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-292-4541 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-292-4541. That's 800-292-4541. What do you have to lose? Call 800-292-4541. Again, 800-292-4541.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go. Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this.
Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
Tuesday morning, JP, 125 Phone, Real Raw Radio. Thank you for having me. We'll be here from 11 till 1 if you're new here. 800-771-1025. That's the phone number. Jump in on the conversations. You can also watch the show. You can do that at YouTube. Just put in 1025 The Bone and click on the YouTube channel. You can watch the show live and see Monica in all her glory and Dizzy and myself. And if you want to go on my some of my social media stuff, at JP on your radio, on Twitter, and on the Insta.
Are you
on the Insta?
That's a lot. First of all, Mike Cernak was just in here, and and then
What?
and
What'd I
then
do?
he walks out, and I go to move the mic down.
And it fell out. It fell.
It's literally, you see me on Bone TV right now.
I sure do.
It's
Just
literally
hold,
like,
hold the mic like a game show host.
Oh, hey, hi, how's it going? Why do I instantly want to blow it? Why do I
What?
instantly want to? I want to like
What?
like.
Oh. Choose your words better next time.
I'll say, especially since you're the girl that you're the keeper of the dump button.
Yeah.
That's why I blew. That's why I blew us. That's why I went. You know what I mean? Get your minds out of the gutter. But I do want to do things.
I know it's us. We did it. Okay.
Anyway.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, what am I supposed to do with this? He literally was just here and he just walked out, and it's.
You're gonna screw it back on. You can do this.
Am I an engineer right now?
Pretty much.
Sound great on the air. Let me turn my mic off.
It sounds wonderful.
Man.
How was yesterday the sending show at Ferg's?
Oh, it was a great turnout. I mean,
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, obviously it's the home opener, so everyone's packed out there. But it was like, I would say like 70% of the people that are sitting down by us were there for us.
Yeah, that's
like they were
awesome.
there for the Rays as well, but they knew who we were. We weren't just strangers on stage. So.
Yeah, dude, I was shocked. One of the first times the Roger and JP show ever went down there, we did a gig at Ferg's, and that place was rocking, and I couldn't believe that people knew who we were.
Not only that,
I couldn't believe that.
but Gareth gave me an envelope.
Oh yeah.
That a woman had given to him. And now it was closed. It was licked closed, and the front said JP, Fave Boner 102.5 lit personalities.
So it had my name on the front, and you opened it?
Ripped it open. But
the funniest part was she goes, can I open this? And as she said that, she started opening. I go, you didn't even wait for a response.
I'm going to open it.
You just opened it.
It's almost as if I'm not going to be in that studio on Friday, and they couldn't wait till I got there. But hey, no, you go ahead. You go ahead and open that.
I'm going to rip the mic off the stand. I'm going to rip the envelope open. I'm just going to.
I won't be here Friday. Here you go. You can give this to JP. She goes, can I open it?
All right, stand down, all you mofos, because on the back. It said, this gives me the right, I think. It says, love you, Monica, Kupanica, Monifa, friend Jack Hammer. Missed and loved so much, Roger and JP Brett.
Serial killer. What did they say?
Okay, so I opened it up, and it says, and it's very pretty, every shade of grateful, a little card, if you can see that on Bone TV. Very sweet.
We just lost our connection. I got to start it again.
Oh, man.
On the, so anyway, go ahead.
It says, I'll read it to you. It says, hi, JP. Grateful for you and your Italian ways and morals. I don't know if that...
That's a good thing.
What are your morals? What are your Italian morals?
My moral compass is just fine. Keep going. Keep reading the letter that's not written to you. Go ahead.
It does say LOL with a smiley face after that. Silver Fox, you're the best of the 1025 fam. Can't wait to see you sometime. Exclamation point.
Huh. Any name on it?
No, but it says on the side, God bless, Melanzi to Parisi. Love to you. Keep rocking us. Biggest fan. And then an email, biggest fan, and then an email address.
Okay.
So this is pretty much I'll leave this.
It sounds like a love letter to me. It's got nothing to do with you.
Well, I think it says Kuponica on the back, but I will say this: I will put this on the chair and chair 2 over there, and you can keep it for your scrapbook.
Oh, wonderful! I don't have scrapbooks or memories for that matter, but yes, thank you so much. I will hold on to it, and then I will hold it dearly. I'm just curious as to why you would open it.
Because I wanted to.
Oh, yeah, but it's not yours.
Well, I saw my name on the back as well.
Okay, but it wasn't on the front. Usually, whoever it's to, the name is on the front.
It says, love you, Monica, Kukupanica, Monifa. Mm-hmm. In fact, one could argue my name is on the front of this envelope 6, 7, 8 times more than yours. So technically, this is mine.
Because you have nicknames. Mm-hmm. Right?
Mm-hmm. So that means that I'm addressed more than one time, and you are only addressed once.
On the front, mm-hmm. Should we put a poll up and see what the audience thinks as far as who that letter is intended to?
2 things. 1, I'll always swing on a poll. I'm always for a poll. 2,
you're such a liar.
2, oh no, I would that. But 2, we all know how this is going to turn out, so let's not even...
Exactly, because you're wrong, and you still won't even admit it.
No.
You should not have opened that envelope, and you know you shouldn't have.
Hold on. People who respond to those polls are the majority not Monica fans. So they're immediately...
It's never because you're actually wrong. That's impossible.
They're never... Oh, look at Mike Cernak's coming in with my...
Oh, nice. That's for me.
Mike Cernak.
My dog.
Mike Cernak, hello.
She broke something.
You realize we're on the air, right?
I know, but what am I supposed to do with this? Anyway, the poll people don't like me, so they'll side with you anyway. I apologize if you're sincerely hurt. I don't think you are.
I'm not sincerely hurt. I'm just confused as to like how you would eat, but we can't even have a content. You know what? You want to jump on a different mic in the meantime? What do you want to do here? Diz, get control.
Yeah, come over here. Okay, she's going to 2. She's good. We're all working through things here.
So here's my question. Can she hear me yet?
No.
Okay, I can hear you.
Now you can hear me.
Yeah.
So Diz had that letter since yesterday.
Yeah.
He didn't open it.
Weirdo.
It's not addressed to me.
He didn't know it.
But can we...
And I thought there was anthrax. I was like, is there anthrax in here? Would we bringing that back? I'll let JP open this.
My name is on it like 5 times. I feel like I have some right. And you're all the way in a whole different state.
He'll be here Friday.
All right.
I'm too impatient. Mike Cernak is...
You just brought up anthrax, man.
That's what I said, is there white stuff in it? And I couldn't remember the name of anthrax.
Anthrax. We had that anthrax scare here right after 9/11.
Oh, for real?
Building. Yeah.
Was it like someone actually sent it, or you just thought someone sent it? Well,
our finance people opened a letter and this is right after 9/11. The initial anthrax attacks happened, and this happened not too long after. I don't know if it was addressed to the finance department. I don't see why it would be, but I guess whoever was in there was the one that was opening it, and they opened it, and white powder went flying.
Oh.
And before you know it, before you know it, we have cops, fire truck, dudes in hazmat suits.
Oh, man.
We're not allowed to leave the building until, like, for X amount of time. And then we all had to go to the local hospital. And that was the first time I ever had my nose swabbed. Like, you remember what COVID tests were?
Yeah.
With the stick up the nose?
Yeah.
Only this one went straight eyeball. Went right up the nose, and we had to sit there and wait for the results. That sucked because, anthrax was killing people on the spot. With COVID, it really wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't that, I mean, by the time they were doing COVID checks and stuff, it didn't seem as scary. We knew it was, like, serious, but it just didn't seem as scary as anthrax was because that was, like, killing people on the spot. And we had the whole deal. We had some guy, one of our oldest.
That's not anything to mess around with, though. That's the thing.
No. You know what it's like being in your office, not being able to leave, and there's dudes walking around in hazmat suits?
Yeah, no. That's psychologically. Yeah.
And just sitting there, we were just like nobody knew what to do, what we could do, what we were supposed to do. Our GM Kim was just trying to keep everything under control.
She's out of hand. You can't. What are you going to do?
She was great. That woman was born to lead, man. She was born to lead. We had one of our sales guys that started and he was an older dude. Not an older dude, but at that time, in 2011, he's probably in his, I'm in my 20s. I'm not yet 30. So he's probably in his 40s, right? Early 40s. So to me, he was like one of the older dudes. And he's crying at his desk. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Dude.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, Kim doesn't deal with that at all. I mean, I was nervous, and she made fun of me afterwards, but I wasn't sitting there crying at my desk. I was like, I do want to go get checked out, though. Like, I didn't think that was too big a deal to wanting to get checked out because we didn't know. Because then, one of the first responder people was like, well, you don't know because once it goes into the air ducts, it's not just on that side of the building anymore. Right?
Yeah.
It's not just in that office anymore.
And again, you can't mess around with that. Like we just, was that the fentanyl of that time? You know what I mean?
No,
where
fentanyl was
you can't mess around with it.
This is basically like a terror agent. Do you know what I'm saying? This was fentanyl is a drug. I mean, people get high.
I know, but I'm
off
saying
it.
like people will put like a dollar bill with fentanyl laced on it and put it on your handle, so then you have to touch it and then you're screwed. So that's what I'm saying. Like exposure to it is like even a little bit is not.
If
good.
I remember correctly, was deadly. Any exposure to it was deadly.
Yeah.
It was like mustard gas or the ricin was I think the other one that they were sending out in the mail, sending it to politicians and all that kind of stuff.
And then the hoaxes, then the people thought they were funny or whatever. Yeah. What year was that?
Before we move forward, do you want to apologize for opening my mail? Or
I said if you're really,
if
you're really hurt, I do apologize. I don't think you're really hurt though, so it's a fake apology.
I don't even want an apology. I just wanted you to know that it's wrong.
If just your name was on it, 1,000%. My name is on it 5-6 times.
Let me ask you a question. It would make more sense if it said to JP and Monica. But that's not what it said.
But it does. It doesn't say to JP. Your name's on the front, Fave Boner, whatever. And then my name's on the back because there's no more room on the front to put my name. So it's Monica.
Got it.
So there's no word to anywhere.
Okay.
I can't believe you're making a big deal about this. Like, it blows my mind that you're actually saying that.
You could have never told me.
I know. You're lucky I did. What if I would have opened it?
I'm lucky.
Yeah.
I'm so lucky.
Yes, you are.
I should go play the numbers.
Not that lucky.
Not realize how lucky I am.
Not that lucky.
Damn.
A little lucky.
How did you end up going to the game after Fergs yesterday, or you jetted?
No, tall girl came by to see the show. So after we just bar hopped for hours. What
time did you walk in the house last night?
My house? I haven't been
1
home.
to 4 o'clock appearance. Wherever you. Oh, you went to her place?
Yeah.
Good for you. You all right this morning, Diz?
Yeah. I'm just. I need a coffee. This next break, I'll be like.
Are you hungover?
Tired and hungover. Yes.
Johnny B was too. I saw Johnny B in the.
That's a rough way to start a week, man.
I know.
I
didn't plan it because my plan was to go home, get ready for the cruise, do all that stuff, pack.
Right.
Things happen. So
yeah.
So
But it's cruise week, right? Are you cruise mentality? Yeah.
So, it's funny because we were...
When do you guys leave? You gone Thursday or Friday?
Thursday morning, we leave here at like 8 a.m., I want to say.
Okay, so
I
you're
love how
not
you
in...
think that's early.
Yeah.
So you're not in Thursday or Friday or Monday, correct?
No, yep. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. It's so funny
Right, so
because...
we'll start auditioning people on Thursday then.
Yeah.
Got it.
None of them are going to be as good, so that's fine.
Nice.
There's some confidence right there.
Yeah.
Look at you. Look at you.
Yeah, so Mike Allstock came to the show, which was pretty dope, and he spent some time with us. And it was so funny because John was like, "Yeah, I'm not drinking. I got this cruise coming up." And he's like, "That's the first time I've ever heard someone say, I got a cruise coming up, so I'm not drinking." He's like, "You're doing the wrong thing. You're doing the opposite."
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it's a great point.
Did you guys start putting them back at the gig?
I had one at the gig just because, and I'm not even a beer drinker. Just because, like, Budweiser was like a sponsor, and they gave these bats that you could fill up with beer.
I saw those.
And then drink.
Very
yeah,
cool.
so I drank one out of that just for the people. To be like, look, this is cool. And then everyone went and got bats, so it was pretty cool. But I'm not a beer drinker. I'm mixed drinks.
What kind of,
like, seltzer in there?
So was the bat light? Because they used to give out like bats and stuff at Yankee Stadium. You can't do that anymore. You can't give out bats to people.
Like a
in the
wiffle ball
Bronx.
bat?
Yeah, it was almost like a wiffle ball bat.
No, it was a small wooden
No.
bat. First off, they used to back in the day, they used to give full bats.
Really?
Like a full-size bat.
You could just get that?
To people walking into Yankee Stadium, it would be bat day, and you'd get a full-size bat.
Here, take this weapon in case you drink too much.
Correct.
Lose.
Correct.
So crazy.
And then they stopped doing that, and they turned it into like those mini bats. And now I don't even think they do anything anymore.
I do remember the mini
This
bats.
is why we can't have nice things.
Because I did get, I remember, I still have it. I think I got like a little Blue Jays one day when I went to, obviously in Toronto.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't do stuff like that. Again, because there's weapons. People, I can't believe they ever thought that was a good idea.
I know. Well, congratulations to for them winning the, what do they call them? The Dompener? What was the name of the game, Monica?
The dome
opener?
coming.
The dome coming.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, congrats on the W. I know the Lightning lost last night, but playoff tickets are going on sale Friday morning at 10 a.m. I just put out the call to Vinny Tickets to see if we can get some tickets for the first round.
We should think of we should totally think up on our own a game to play that we could possibly give those away that have nothing to do that we've ever played before.
Okay, I'm all ears.
Oh,
I'll keep an eye on the email.
Okay, I'm in. You're joking. I'm not.
I'll keep an eye on the email.
Woo!
It's JP, Monica Dizzy. Don't let Monica around your mail. For anybody who's listening in her complex, she's probably walking around just taking your mail right
That's
out
what
of the
I
mailboxes.
do. I'm busted cold now.
Opening up your credit cards, stealing birthday checks.
I'm rich.
Right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone, where the Lightning play. We are the official broadcast home of your Tampa Bay Lightning.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. We recently received a call from an injured person. The insurance company had offered them $11,000. We took the case over and got more than $2 million in court. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
How was your break?
It was great until I stopped for gas. Prices have gone up almost $1 with no end in sight. I might have to start watching how much I drive.
That's exactly why I use Upside. I never pay full price for gas with the free Upside app.
Upside?
Yes, Upside. It's the free app that gives you cash back just for buying the gas you're already buying. So even with the rising gas prices, I'll never have to limit how much I drive.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Just last year, I made over $200 with the Upside app.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Upside app right now.
Download the free Upside app to earn cash back on the gas you're already buying. Use promo code STATION for an extra 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime, right to your bank account, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code STATION for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first fill up. That's STATION.
Offers vary by user and location. Go to upside.com for terms and conditions.
My son loves to fly kites, but my active psoriatic arthritis can sometimes hold me back. Now with Skyrizi to treat my skin and joints, I'm ready to go. Skyrizi, risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults, helps with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue. For those who also have plaque psoriasis, 90% clearer skin is possible with just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check for infection and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms such as fever, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough, or if you plan to or recently received a vaccine.
With Skyrizi, there's nothing like clearer skin and better movement, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi today and visit skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKY-RIZI to learn more.
Is your financial advisor managing your risk or just a spreadsheet? Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. Many financial advisors rely on target date funds, which are one-size-fits-all portfolios that don't know your name, your family, or your goals. And that passive management can leave you dangerously exposed. At Trajan, we look at the whole picture, not just the stocks everyone else buys, but the private market opportunities most advisors ignore. And as fiduciaries, we build a strategy around you, coordinating your investments, tax strategy, and estate into one cohesive plan. Your financial life deserves more than just a generic portfolio. Real planning isn't a stack of statements. It's the confidence of knowing where your income will come from for the next 30 years. Good enough isn't good enough for your family. It's time for a change. Schedule your complimentary consultation today. Call Trajan today at 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Private equity investments require accreditation. Other services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
Hi, I'm attorney Fran Hosh. Being involved in a car or motorcycle accident can be stressful. I've dedicated my career to helping accident victims and their families. If you've been injured in a motorcycle or car accident, I can help. Give me a call at 866-LAW-FRAN or visit me online at lawfran.com. Main office, Palm Harbor.
There are 472 reasons to shop Auto Lenders in Palm Harbor. We call reason number 24, 10 in 1. You see, at Auto Lenders, we sell Toyotas, Subarus, BMWs, Chevys, Fords, and more. Practically every make, model, and style. All for thousands less. So Auto Lenders is like 10 dealerships in one. Of course, you can go from dealer to dealer to dealer, but with one-stop shopping, Auto Lenders is kind of revolutionizing the whole pre-owned car buying model. No wonder we're Palm Harbor's smartest way to buy a car.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
I just got another NBA offer from Hard Rock Bet.
A Hard Rock Bet promo at the Hard Rock Bet Party? That is so meta.
That's not meta. That's Meta World Peace. Meta. Tell them about Hard Rock Bet.
Hard Rock Bet has it all. Live odds for every NBA game, every player prop, same game parlays, you name it. It's the only place I play these days.
Okay, now that is meta.
Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
JP, 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio, 800-771-1025. Here's what not to do if you're in the customer service business. Either one of you guys see the story about the Dodgers?
No.
With this 81-year-old dude?
No.
Nah.
You didn't see this?
No.
50-year season ticket holder. Guy's 81 years old. His name is Errol Siegel. He's been with a full season ticket holder, full season, for 50 years. They turned around this year and told him that they would no longer sell. He's an 81-year-old dude. He's got a flip phone like my father had, right? And you guys went through that whole thing with me. We tried to get my father the iPhone because I thought it would be easy for him, and it was just a horrible, horrible experience. We ended up just getting rid of it and went back to the flip phone for him because that's what he knew, right? That's what he wasn't willing to learn anything else, and he couldn't do it. He got very frustrated. So this dude's an 81-year-old guy with a flip phone. They tell him they will no longer print tickets. They're no longer printing tickets. And if he wants to continue on as a season ticket holder, he would have to get himself a smartphone and download the app so he can receive his tickets digitally, right? Now, you're a multi-billion-dollar organization. This is an 81-year-old elderly dude who's been loyal to you for 50 years, right?
You buy him the latest iPhone, you download the app for him, and you give him, his first opening day tickets free.
You hand it to him, or you give him a specific window to go to where somebody can just load up that day's games, or invite him to the stadium, give him a tour, hand him the phone.
You give him a case that has Dodgers on it, all of it.
And when you get there, just, you can load all the tickets in there, so he just has to bring up that game, or he hands it to somebody who works there. He goes to, right? It's so easy.
Yes.
They tell him no. What does he do? He goes to the box office to try to buy 4 tickets to a game. They print him 4 tickets, and he walks in.
Oh, my God.
They printed him 4 old school rectangle cardboard tickets
Which, by
at the
way,
box office.
They're cool.
So now this thing is getting all sorts of news. Local news is covering here. It went national. It is such a horrible look
But
for the
the
Dodgers.
funny part is, though, JP,
because this guy is so lovable. He's everybody's grandfather. He's everybody's grandfather, except for yours, because we don't know who that is.
It could. Well, he's a little white to be my grandpa. Just kidding.
The concept.
It could have been such a unbelievable. They could have made a thing of it and been like, here's our 50-year-old, 80 whatever year old, 50-year season ticket holder, and he doesn't have a smartphone. So, and they could have made a total social media thing about it and be like, here's your new iPhone. Here's your with the case on the back that is Dodgers or whatever. And we'll, first time here, we'll teach you how to use whatever. Blah blah blah. They could have been such a cool PR thing.
Giving him the phone or giving him something that has the app on it, right?
All of us would have loved it.
Then you just take like instructions inside the cover of the phone.
Yeah.
He pulls it off. He learns how to do it. He brings up that and he goes to the game, right?
Yeah.
And it could have been huge. If I'm if I'm the Anaheim Angels, be like, listen, if you come over to us, we'll give you a helicopter into the field. We'll drop you in, we'll drop you in midfield. You can throw batting practice. If you roll out the red carpet for this guy. This is disgusting.
Yeah.
Disgusting. And I'm not sitting here hating on the Dodgers. I could care less about the Dodgers. I don't like that they beat the Yankees in the World Series, but in the same time, I'm not sitting here like, stabbing voodoo dolls with Ohtani's face on it or anything like
Monica
that.
level hate.
No, I'm not at Monica level hate. I'm not a fan, but I'm not like, whatever. It's baseball. I don't really care.
If he had season tickets for 50 years, he's not moving over to any team. And because of that is why they should have. How much money did this man spend in his lifetime that he supported them? But
it's no different than, one of the fast food restaurant or was it Ruth's Chris said something that was going to be something about you retire when you go into the place now, and then Chili's came out and all of a sudden everybody came out just flaming arrows at Ruth's Chris. That's what's going to happen here. I mean, all the baseball teams would be like, listen, we'll fly you in a private jet if you want to go to Yankee Stadium. Like, it'll be stupid.
Yeah.
It's such an easy thing to do. And somebody should lose their gig over it.
Well,
you know me.
Yeah,
you know me.
Yeah,
I'm never the one to go after somebody's job, but this is the worst case scenario as far
should get in
as
trouble.
customer service goes.
And I don't know how any of that works, but I'm not sure it's just one person. Like I see, this is just in my head how it played out. This guy calls up, hey, wait a minute, what's this about no tickets? And that customer, that first line of defense, for whatever reason, maybe they don't have the authority and be like, yeah, that's just how it is, guy. Then I've been a season ticket holder for 50 years, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's when the thing, then I'm going to put you on hold. This is above my hands. Hey, supervisor, this guy's been a secret. Does he really have to? And then that person needs to have the brain enough to say, let's make this a thing. But I don't think it's the customer service, like the first line of defense. They might not have had the authority to say anything.
According to this article, it says an iron-fisted digital-only policy seems to be the issue, which the Dodgers refused to waive even after he offered to pay extra for the privilege of a paper ticket.
Also, you can print them, stupid, because he got them.
He offered to pay. Right, he offered to pay them. You told him no. So now he goes to the box office and they print tickets for him. And I'm sure he's paying a little bit extra to go get them from the box office, but at the same time, You just did it.
He's a
It
fan.
said, if I had tickets for 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, that's another story. He said, 50 years I've had these tickets, and they threw me under the bus. He goes, then it says, for the first time in decades, the devoted fan is considering skipping games entirely, even after being offered a refund for his seats. So he already paid for his tickets for the season. Oh, my gosh. And they refunded him his money. And he goes, that's not fair. He rejected the team's buyback offer. The Dodgers, currently valued at an estimated $7.8 to $8 billion, apparently couldn't accommodate a man who has supported them through thick and thin for 50 years. The team argues that digital ticketing prevents scalping and fraud. But you handed him tickets.
Yeah, that you can't. You physically can. But also, I mean, it's
so stupid.
I understand, electronic and all of that. I understand if that's what they want to do, that's fine. But understand, he's not the first or the last person that's going to have some pushback on it. Like, you're going to have some sort of protocol, some sort of, okay, I get it if you only have that, but so this is what we're doing. You can't just expect everyone to be able to go out and buy an iPhone.
I gotcha. They don't seem to care. I guess their thought is they're winning, so, if he doesn't want his season ticket, somebody else will buy him.
Yeah.
Like, right, I gotcha. But that's kind of like what it smells like.
That's gross.
Right? That's good. I don't think the Pittsburgh Pirates can get away with this. I don't think the Rays can get away with this.
Hey.
Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know if the Yankees can get away with this. Or the Mets. I don't know too many teams that can get away with this.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should, I think.
You've heard me say that a million times.
Yeah.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
To me, the biggest thing is the opportunity that they missed. The Dodgers missed such a... I mean, this is wrong and awful, and it shouldn't have happened, period. But to me, more importantly, it should have been a huge... This could have... And then, once again, like what you were mentioning earlier, JP, is this could be like what the other teams look called. The Dodgers did that. Let me see what kind of PR stuff I can get on my social medias. And next thing you know... And by the way... Is there any word of this guy getting to GoFundMe for an iPhone that's up to $5 million now? Because that tends to be the way it works.
It's funny, and that's kind of what social media is. As the story, and this is, I'll never understand. My father said something before he died, a while before he died, and he's so right. He's so right. He said, the way this country treats our elderly is disgusting. Right, and I never really thought much about it, but he was right. When I saw all the hoops you have to jump through just to get either a doctor's appointment or with the insurance, whatever it was. Like, he just felt like he felt like, this country, and he was in the military. He's like, they just kind of turn you. Once you get to a certain age, like, they just want you to die. They just turn. That's how he felt. Yeah, right. Yeah. These are not my words. This is how my father felt. These are his words to me. And then I'm looking at some of the responses here. So as the story made the rounds on social media, some commenters argued that the solution is simple: adapt. So this 81-year-old needs to adapt. This 81 guy who's been, giving them business and his support for 50 years, he's the one who needs to adapt. They can't just help this guy out. It says, quote, will someone show this poor man how to store and use digital tickets? Yeah. It's infinitely easier than carrying paper tickets, Jason on Twitter. Yeah, for you, Jason.
But also maybe he wants them for a scrapbook or something. I don't know. But also, okay, I will adapt. But a little kindness is very helpful for an 81-year-old man in adapting. A little humanity and kindness. Okay, fine, I will adapt. That's fine. But, how do I do this? I don't know how to do this. Is there any way I can get some sort of something? Because I have maybe he's got a record. Maybe he's never missed a game, and 50 years worth of physical tickets he's got somewhere, and he wants to add to it. I don't know. But a little humanity can find out.
So stupid. So stupid. I can't wait to see how other sports franchises come at this.
Yeah, 100.
Today. Their social media department's like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. They're just waiting for permission to fire. You know what I'm saying? They're just waiting for permission to start firing shots across the bow. They're all going to get in on it.
And I would feel bad, but they did it to themselves.
Yeah, they did.
Literally did it to themselves. There is I won't feel bad for you, and I feel bad for everybody.
My agent's son works for the Dodgers, and he's got a pretty big marketing job for them, which I'm assuming this is hitting home today, and this is going to be a big problem. But he was telling me today, like, he's gotten he got his 2. So he's got a big job, right? And he gets a bonus every year of about $30,000. And
that's a good bonus.
That's a great bonus. And he's gotten he gets that $30,000 bonus, but apparently doesn't cover, after you get the ring, right? After you get the bonus, it's taxed, and it's got California taxes on top of it and all that kind of stuff.
That's fair. It's still money. I
It
didn't
doesn't cover the taxes he's got to pay on the World Series ring.
have. Okay, so
How crazy is that?
So after all of that, what's he come home with? 10,000?
No. He comes home with the ring. And he's got to come up with money out of his pocket to cover the rest of the balance of the taxes on the ring.
What happened to the $30,000?
It's your income, so it gets taxed. And then whatever the value on that ring is, it's worth more than what he gets when he takes his bonus after taxes.
Oh, it's more than 30,000. Oh,
Correct.
Okay. Oh, wow.
So they're giving him a gift, but you have to pay the taxes on the value of the gift.
Sure.
And the taxes end up being more than what he clears after he cashes his bonus
Can
check.
he opt out of the ring?
He can, but his father, my agent, told him to get the ring, and I'll help you. I'll help you with it. His son's still. I mean, I don't know how young his son. I tell you, my father wouldn't be telling me. He's like, tell him to stick the ring up their ass. That would have been his. That would have been my father. Tell him to take a ring and shove it up there. That would have been his response. My father would, well, don't worry about it, son. Just get your bonus, get your ring, and I'll cover the taxes for you.
You want one. You want one ring. You know what I mean? Just
He's
one.
got two.
And
He's got
that's
the
what I'm
last
saying.
two.
I don't know how many I need. What am I gonna do with two? Like I'm not a player.
And you know what I've always, found interesting about the rings and the Super Bowl rings, that a lot of athletes end up selling when they end up in dire straits.
Oh, yeah.
And I always thought those rings would go for a hell of a lot more than they do. Like, you would think they were just invaluable, like tens of thousands of dollars. A lot of times they sell them, they get like $5,000-$6,000 for them.
Well, they might be worth that much, but then you don't get what they're worth at a pawn shop if you're pawning it.
I think Plaxico had to sell his ring.
He had to sell his ring?
I think he did. Let's see.
I didn't know he was in that rough of times.
Yeah, he's getting sued. It was all sorts of Plaxico Burris.
Greg Wolf, he has a couple.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, my friend does the play-by-play when the basketball team won the CBI championship. This ring is super cool. Like I want that ring. Like I would pay taxes on that ring, but then just one. Like I don't need 50 of them. You know what I mean? But it has his name on it.
I am wrong. Okay, I am wrong in this case. Maybe it was one of the older rings that isn't as big, but he sold his for $200. It said.
He did sell it.
Former New York Giants wide receiver Plaxico Burris sold his Super Bowl ring for $280,000. Okay, so he ended just last year. Last February he sold it. So that's probably why he got as much as he did. But I've heard for players selling rings for like far less money.
And the sad part is if they're desperate, you're getting screwed over and you're desperate. You know what I mean? Like that's just the wrong time to take advantage of someone.
Being broke after making that much money, that's insane to me.
Yeah, but you know what? It happens to a lot of them.
Yeah, they don't know how to spend the money, and as soon as they get it, they just spend it on stupid stuff.
It says here, typically sold by players due to financial distress or bankruptcy, often auction these rings between $50,000 and $100,000, with some staff-level rings selling for as low as $9,000. Top-tier rings can bring in over $200,000. Okay, so they are going for I was incorrect, and I apologize. I could have sworn I read one with some guy.
Well, it might have been staff level. You know what I mean? Like they might have a ring that isn't going to be as much. But, it's just sad and a sad story. And people, all of a sudden, people are going to be like, well, let's live how Monica lives. Yeah. I have $1 million and I keep hope. I don't go out and buy a Lamborghini or I don't know. The first car I thought of. But you know what I mean? I don't have to live like that.
You don't keep an eye. I know how you are with money, but you don't see cars on the road and be like, that's the one I want. I love that.
No. Why would I do what? What?
You don't have a car that you see on the road that you would want?
I mean,
like if circumstances were different?
I don't do that at all. But I have always, before Hope and before Tammy, before her and all of that, I've always loved a Jeep. I've always loved a Jeep.
Okay.
So it's not that I want one. I just always like a cool Jeep.
Just another reason for you to love Mo.
Oh, he does have it, but his isn't his like actually 1985, like an actual.
Yeah, he had it all done. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
he did a great job on it. It's JP, Monica Dizzy, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. The Gasparilla Music Festival is back. It's taken over Meridian Fields and Water Street, April 10th through the 12th, and The Bone wants to send you 3 days, multiple stages. Check out live music from Government Mule, Mount Joy, plus 2 Friends, and more, all weekend long. Tickets start at just $55. Get yours now at gmftickets.com or head to theboneonline.com for your chance to win. From Tampa Bay's home for real raw radio, 102.5 The Bone.
At Brandon Honda, get 0 down, 0 security deposit, 0 first payment, 0 do it signing. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Get a brand new Pilot for just $329 per month. New Passports are just $389 per month. Or get a new HRV for an incredible $169 per month. And for a limited time, get a $2,000 bonus voucher. Plus, get a real nationwide lifetime warranty, unlimited time, unlimited miles. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-279-1222 for more information.
You know that Climate Design has been installing AC in Tampa Bay for over 50 years, including Trane. Well, they also handle plumbing and electrical work too. So if your kid flushed a toy or a power surge zapped your electric panel, call Climate Design now. And with convenient, extended service hours, they've got your back. Enjoy peace of mind and total comfort with Climate Design Home Services. Call 727-295-1572 or visit climatedesign.com. That's climatedesign.com.
The Food, Wine, and Garden Festival is back at Busch Gardens now through May 10th with over 100 different flavors to sip and savor and free concerts like the band Perry this Friday and Smash Mouth this Sunday. Buy a fun card for year-round thrills at buschgardenstampa.com.
This is Attorney Dominic Ferriello. You know me from the radio station 102.5 The Bone. I've been giving legal advice for over 15 years and have my very own legal show, Ask the Dom. If you've been arrested and charged with a crime, perhaps you got a DUI or a drug charge, why don't you contact an attorney that you've listened to, you've heard, and you've known for many years? Give my office a call at 813-251-5550 or online at askthedom.com. Offices right here in Tampa Bay.
Eligibility and results may vary. A beautiful, confident smile can change everything. It changes how people see you and how you see yourself. When you're proud of your smile, confidence comes naturally. At Sage Dental, we make that confidence possible. Using the latest technology, our caring team of dentists, orthodontists, and oral surgeons use minimally invasive techniques for the smile you've always wanted. Whether it's braces, clear aligners, implants, partial or full restorations, all of Sage Dental's personalized treatments are conveniently done right there in the office. With same-day and next-day appointments, call Sage now and visit our newest location in St. Petersburg. We work with most insurance plans. No insurance? No problem. Our Sage Care Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation centered on care. Call 800-299-1100. 800-299-1100. That's 800-299-1100.
This is Greg Trzynski of the Original Mattress Factory. I recently had 2 sets of customers who had vastly different stories. One had purchased elsewhere 3 years ago and spent $5,000, and the other had purchased from OMF 12 years ago and spent $1,000. The difference? Our customer's mattress lasted 4 times longer and cost them 5 times less. Don't waste money on overpriced, overhyped mattresses. Visit the Original Mattress Factory for unbeatable quality and value. Sleep better, longer, for less.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin. $5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $200-$300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code Champion25 to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code Champion25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code Champion25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
It's Lightning Hockey on 102.5 The Bone. Tonight, your Tampa Bay Lightning hit the road to take on the Ottawa Senators. The game starts at 7 p.m. Don't miss a single game. Listen to every Lightning game all season right here on the official station of the Tampa Bay Lightning. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw hockey. And now, back to JP.
JP, Monica, Dizzy, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio, 800-771-1025. That's the phone number to join in on the conversations. Always welcome. Always love to talk to you. And you want to watch the show, you can do that. Just go to YouTube. And go to the 102.5 The Bone YouTube page. You can watch the show right there. What is this? I see you.
You guys are all about helping people, right? You guys are like, you're first to help someone.
I'm always going to help. If I can help, I will.
Of course. You're not? Duh.
I like to help.
I think the situation, depends.
Yeah.
I think it all depends on the situation.
So I saw this.
If someone deserves a beating, I'm not going to save them
Wait a
from
minute.
it.
What would be
That's
the
a good
reason
point.
that someone needs help and you don't help them?
Well, you kind of just said someone's just getting
getting
beat
an ass
down.
kicking, someone's getting an ass kicking, and they deserve that ass kicking 100%. I'm not going to be like, hey, stop kicking that guy's
Who
ass.
are you to say whether they deserve it? Also, why don't you can at least say, like, if you don't want to go in there and break it up, you can at least get someone else to help.
If we did a story one time that there was a group of guys that decided to try to steal a car at a gym. It was a stick. They go to steal it. They can't get at it. The guy whose car it was an MMA guy. He then grabbed the one guy who didn't run away fast enough and beat that guy's ass.
Well, hold on.
Now, I'm not saying, hey, stop beating that guy up. I'm saying that guy just tried to steal his car,
No,
beat his ass.
Stop beating him up because he didn't take your car.
No.
If
he
you're
tried
like-
to.
He tried to.
But he didn't. So your car is still
But he
there.
still
You still have
But
your-
his intent was to steal that guy's car.
That violence is the answer there at all.
Well, for you, it's not. For me, that guy deserved to get his ass beat.
Yeah. Hey, this person broke in my house to murder my wife, but she wasn't home. I don't beat him up because he didn't murder her.
Right.
No, he's gonna get beat up.
So anyway, where is this stemming from? Who didn't get saved?
So this Florida woman was walking the beach. I think it was Vero Beach. Vero Beach. And she hears this guy screaming for help, like faintly actually. She's like, help, help, help. So she sees this guy and he's like stuck out in the water, and he seems like kind of a big guy, and she's not gonna go just, they say you don't go out to someone drowning and try to jump in and save them because they'll pull you down essentially.
Right.
And you'll get drowned.
Quicksand theory.
Yeah. So she's like, get on your back, let the waves kind of push you back towards the shore. And he did. It worked. And she remembers talking to the guy.
How'd you get him to stop panicking like that? What is she, like the crook whisperer? Was this guy doing something wrong? What's the story?
So he was like, he was just out there, and she asked him, she's like, you're good? He's like, no, I'm exhausted. I would never go that far out again. And he's like, I think I'm going to take a long vacation. And he took off. And she reported to the police like, oh, this guy almost drowned. And they looked over the footage, and when they saw the guy crawling out, they saw his face for a while, and they go, this is the guy we want, who's wanted for double homicide. He murdered his wife and her romantic lover and took off.
All right, well, how's she supposed to know that?
Yeah. Well, obviously she doesn't know that. But it begs the question I want to ask. If you know a person's bad, are you still going to help them in a scenario?
I mean...
Like, it doesn't even have to be a beach. Let's say you're at a place, like a big pool, and someone starts drowning. You know this guy's a murderer. You tossing that life ring in for him?
Asking me is like, you got to ask a cop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're the ones. I'm always amazed when surgeons have to work on somebody they know just did something horrific.
Yeah.
And they have to
Yeah.
give it everything they got to keep that scumbag alive.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know how they do it because I don't think I could. And I'm just being honest. I don't think, like, if I watch that guy that's drowning just kill two people, I might just be like, wait, stop.
Yeah.
And I tried to help him. I tried to, something. Because part of me is like, he deserves to be dead. And then the other part of me says he deserves to spend the rest of his life
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? So I
yeah.
get both sides of it.
Yeah.
I get both sides of it. But yeah, probably I'm not going to work that hard to save his life if he's going to die.
Yeah, it's kind of a good point because
I'm definitely not putting myself in danger to help him. Of
course.
No way. But I
I'm
have
not
to
helping.
know that ahead of time.
I'm not helping at all. I'm going to be thrusting there in front of him, be like, I get to the pearly gates. I was like, remember when I did that thing to the murderer? That deserves a pass. She let me in already.
You got this.
I'm assuming you're on the other side of this.
I mean, I don't know. I everybody's human to me, and so I just feel like if this human being, like, there's a reason we have laws and jails and all of that. So if, like, it's kind of the same concept with the doctor. Like,
Okay.
you're a human being, so I'm going to do what I can to save you. Now, what happens to you after that? You're going to have to go through that process.
Let me ask you this. Do you know basic, like, mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, all that kind of
You
stuff?
know what? I took that
CPR?
a long time ago, but I haven't done it, so I don't
Okay.
know. Does that kick back in?
Let's just say you do.
I don't know.
Let's just say you know CPR. Who's the person to you closest in life?
I don't know.
Name somebody super close to you that you love more than anything.
Jackhammer.
Lindsay.
Oh, sorry, you're asking
Besides
her.
me. Okay, Lindsay. Somebody just beat Lindsay to a pulp. You saw it.
I'll
right?
kill people. I'll
you
kill
saw,
people.
You saw it. You saw it. And then as the guy's running away, he grabs his chest and drops to the floor. You're the only one around. Are you giving him CPR?
911. I call 911 and I do what I can do.
911 gets in the thing and says, you have to save this guy.
I mean, that I would do what I could if I can save him, I can save him. But
You just watched him beat your girlfriend.
no, but I'm
within
also
an inch of her
calling,
life.
I'm also calling 911 because Lindsay. I'm also calling 911. It's out of my hands. I'm not a doctor, but also this guy is. I will make sure this guy isn't like if he's having a heart attack, he ain't going anywhere. And I'm reporting exactly what he did, and he's going to jail for whatever he did to Lindsay. Like I'm not. Me kicking his ass doesn't help Lindsay.
Don't you feel you want to just get him kicked to his teeth just for something?
I would be more afraid of what Lindsay would think when she wakes up. She's like, you helped this son of a bitch?
Right.
He
Yeah,
beat me
you're
down,
out.
and you're like, let me help this hero.
Yeah.
Now I want to ask her what she would want me to do. In case
Now
now
you're playing the Hori Lori role in her life.
Yeah.
We used to be friends, but this guy beat the piss out of me. Next thing I know, the girl that I thought was my bestie decides to give him mouth-to-mouth resuscitation to bring him back to life.
I mean,
She ain't talking to you anymore. You ain't getting invited over there for a football game.
He's going to prison. And also, how much damage am I going to do? Like, I will kick. You're right. That's probably my biggest thing. My punch isn't going to do anything.
Just repeated shots to the nuts?
Yeah.
Something?
I said he wouldn't go anywhere. I didn't ensure if he tried to get up or whatever, there would be kicking to the nuts or whatever, just to make sure he doesn't leave. He can't leave.
But he got a heart attack, so you don't have to do anything but not do anything. You don't have to beat his ass. Just don't help him.
Okay, and then he goes to jail after that. I don't know.
No,
my
he
chance.
dies. That's the point here.
Just let him die.
Yeah. No?
What ended it? What's the
do I
outcome of this story? So this guy just got.
Oh, he's still on the run. Yeah, he's definitely still gone.
Man.
Because this was Indian River County. I don't know if that's in Vero Beach. Let me see.
I don't know.
I imagine it is if they recognize the guy right away.
So I'm assuming this guy's face is just posted everywhere.
Yeah, he's
probably long gone.
He's an ugly guy too.
He's probably long
Well,
gone.
then he deserves to die.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Ugly bastard. Screw him. It's not his.
The lady said when she was asked, they're like, "Oh, do you know he was a murderer?" She was like, "If I knew that, I would have still saved him."
I got news for you.
I'm not the only
If
one.
you dropped in front of me, and if somebody dropped in front of me,
what did I do?
and I have to give, if I'm the one that has to give CPR until like the people get there, and you have a cold sore on your lips, I got news for you, dude. You're in trouble. You are in trouble because I am not.
Yeah.
I see what happens. I know herpes is forever.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about your luck, man, but you probably should have put on some Abreva before you left the house. There's no way.
I think you
there
talk
is
a big
no
game.
way I'm doing that.
That's it. And then that brings up a great question now. Do doctors have to do that? If a guy goes down?
No, they put the baskets on.
No, I'm saying if they don't have that around, if they're on like an airplane and someone goes down, there's like, there's a doctor in the house, and he pulls up, and they're like, you need to give him mouth to mouth, and he sees a cold sore. Does he still have to do it?
I'd be like, no, that guy's got herpes. Herpes lives forever. Sorry about your luck, man.
I think think it's a human, like in those situations when you don't have time to think and it's all happening. I don't think you could look at someone and they die and then you could just go to sleep at night. Like your instinct, I think everybody's instinct is to help save a life. Like just instinctually.
I would think the way to do that would be like to open up a bottle, like a water bottle, put the the part with the top on it, put that in his mouth, shut his mouth around it, and then just cut open the bottom and just blow into the bottle to get air into his lungs.
I mean,
I'm
but-
not putting my lips up against somebody's lips that has herpes.
It's just
I'm
Simplex
not
B
doing
or
that.
something. It's not like on your crotch forever. It'll go away. It'll come back, but it's just like not the right Simplex. You're not terrified of that Simplex.
I'm totally terrified of walking around with a giant coleslaw on my face.
But it won't be
I'm
there all the
totally
time.
paranoid. Absolutely. And I see what it does, like, because I told you the story.
Your son from a family
Yeah,
member.
Oh, yeah, that's
I think it was
right.
my mother. It was my mother-in-law
That
kissed my
makes me
son,
sad.
and she had something on his lips, and I'm like, no. I tried to stop it, and next thing I know, I mean, he gets them less and less now.
Yeah.
But you can see the confidence on this kid go right out the window the minute that thing shows up, and he's on top of it with like
But
a
also-
breather and some
and-
other stuff too. But
That's horrible. That's awful, and that makes me sad. But also, he realizes he's not the only person in the world that gets cold sores and canker sores, or
got you.
whatever they're called. Like it's a thing. People know about it, and now, which is weird to me, kids when we were in high school. Acne was like people hated it, and pizza face and old crater face or whatever. Now people are buying little smiley faces and stars and sticking them right where their zits are. Like, hi, there's a blemish. Look at it. I don't know that it's the same as it was.
no,
back
that's
then.
why we need to bring back a little bit of bullying.
Yeah.
Well, no.
And it must be harder for like him as a guy, whereas like if your daughter had it, she could put like lipstick on maybe and cover
Right. You can try to
cover
cover
up
it.
and like it's like
He hasn't gotten, knock on wood, he hasn't gotten it in a long time. Thank God.
oh man, what if you come home and he has it? You're like, oh man, I jinxed you. I'm sorry. That's on me. That's on
I
me.
don't know. I hope not. That would suck. I'd feel bad.
Yeah.
I would feel bad. But yeah, if I had to save you and you had like some sort of cooties or something like
Some sort of
I don't believe
like
you.
my buddy used to be an ER doctor, and he would tell me stories. Like he had some woman who came in with like 600 pounds, and they had to they couldn't figure out what was going on. She had some sort of infection. Like they lifted a roll in her belly and found an old chicken leg.
My cousin who's an ER doctor as well.
Like an old chicken leg,
Yeah.
not like, hey, I lost this, this slice of Popeyes, and I couldn't, this thing of Popeyes this morning, I can't find it. Oh, look, we found it here. No. She's like, I didn't have that for like a week or so. That was like a week old. And he was like, when's the last time you showered?
But also, my cousin was describing this without a chicken bone. Just the step of lifting up a fat flap like that, and just the smell, I guess, is really, really like gagging bad.
Yeah, of course it is. Doug's online too. What's going on, Doug?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, man.
Hey, I'm a fire chief, EMS instructor, and all that stuff. And what we teach the public now is hands-only CPR. Please don't put your mouth on these people, okay? So you doing compressions circulates enough of the oxygenated blood that gives them time until we get there and take over with fancy equipment. In 25 years, I've never put my mouth on somebody. Not once, ever.
Oh, that's
nasty.
good to know.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
And then you do it to staying alive, right? Boom, 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 boom. Wait.
Yep.
Good news, guy with the herpes. You now have a shot to
100%.
live. I'll press on your chest if you got herpes. That doesn't bother me.
Yeah, that's fine. About 2 inches deep, around between 100 to 120 times a minute. And look, if you tried, you did better than nothing. That's all we can ask, is you give it a shot. So
love it.
All right,
if you don't
Doug.
do anything, they're done for. So
Thanks, man.
That's great. That's
Appreciate that.
Doug is the call of the day. That is amazing. He's right. If you do something, at least you tried. I can sleep at night. And
Yeah.
also, no mouth stuff.
Tom, line one. What's up, Tom?
Hey, JP, I don't know if you ever watched ER, but there was an episode where Anthony Edwards' character was charged with taking care of a patient who had either raped a kid or killed a kid, and he didn't want to help him, and then the guy started to flatline or cardiac arrest, and he was standing right next to the bed, and he had to make the decision, do I save him or not? And he just let the guy die.
Nice.
He took an oath. Wait a minute. He took an oath.
Did he get fired after that? He probably got fired.
No, but a couple seasons later, he died of cancer, so he got karma.
Oh.
Yeah, I did.
Thanks,
Have a-
dude. Later, man. Jesus Christ. Oh, God. People are some people are just so gross.
But Doug saved the day. No mouth stuff. You don't have to. JP, so let me ask you the same exact scenario. And there's a mouth herpes, whatever. But you would still do the chest compressions, right?
Yeah, he said he would.
Dude, I wouldn't even sleep in the same bed with my wife if there was like a cold sore on her face.
Oh, wow.
She wouldn't even me. She'd be like, I'm staying downstairs so that thing is gone.
Oh, my
I love how you're perfect. There's nothing. There's
I'm not
one
perfect.
problem
I
with
just
you.
know what my household is.
Oh, man.
I didn't say I was perfect by any stretch.
Maybe people are going to look at you and say, I don't want it's gray hair. That's gross. Oh, he's got a little bit
See,
bald.
now you're just reaching because you got nothing.
I'm saying
You're reaching because you got nothing.
So, like, you would banish her away. So, like, what if, like, your son
I would
had
go
it
away.
and, like, you had to ride somewhere with him? You'd be like, get in the back seat. No, no shotgun for you.
Throw him in the trunk. Here's water. Here's some oxygen. We'll see you in a few hours. You'll be all right. I'll be right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Did you miss the Mike Calta show today?
I joined the car wash club right there. It's on the same side as Montevina's. Right
very
across
close to the house.
Even close to
Convenient.
Hold on. I'm telling you where the location is that everybody would know. There is another one in Carrollwood.
Okay.
Okay. So the average price of cleaning that car. What are we laughing at?
Oh, they saw you coming a mile away.
Listen to the Mike Calta show every weekday morning at 6 a.m. on The Bone. Or anytime with the full show replay on the free 102.5 The Bone app.
New Metal is back. Elysian Space Dust IPA presents New Metal Mayhem. Friday, April 24th at Janice Live. Throw it back to the loudest, angriest era featuring Crawling, Got the Life, and Nookie Tributes. $10.25 tickets on sale now at JaniceLive.com or win them from theboneonline.com. New Metal Mayhem. You'll scream every word.
Being in a crash, don't let the system scare you. We make it simple. Farah and Farah.
Tampa. Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Most financial advisors only manage your money. They refer you out for taxes. They refer you out for estate planning. They refer you out when things get complicated. Did they really vet that person? Or did they meet once, exchange business cards, and call it a partnership? A referral isn't accountability. It's a handoff. When your investments, taxes, and estate plan are built separately, gaps happen, and those can cost money. At Trajan, we didn't build a referral network. We built a family office for all. Wealth, tax, estate. One team delivering coordinated planning, once reserved for the ultra-wealthy. If you want real coordination and not just introductions, call Trajan Wealth today. Call Trajan today at 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Other services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
Last year, I had back pain radiating down my right leg. The pain was so bad I was willing to cut my leg off to stop the pain. I could barely walk and had to stoop over when I did just to take pressure off the spine. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. In my professional career, I've represented thousands of people who've had herniated discs and issues with their neck and back, but never fully appreciated what they were going through until it was my turn. It's like trying to describe colors to a blind person who's never had sight. All I can tell you is it hurt like hell, but worse. My daily walk was gone, and that bothered me a great deal. Then I thought of all of you and how much more devastating this type of injury could be for you. My life stopped. I now feel your pain. Just know at Morgan & Morgan, we got your back. I understand. Morgan means more. Injured? Dial Pound Law.
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg.
Tampa's biggest music weekend is back. Gasparilla Music Festival returns April 10th through the 12th at its brand new home, Meridian Fields in Water Street, Tampa. 3 days, multiple stages, and over 40 bands featuring Mount Joy, Shaky Graves, GZA and the Funky Nomads, Two Friends, High Wolf, Government Mule, and more. From Indian rock to EDM and hip-hop, there's something for every music fan, plus incredible food and a mission that supports local music education. Single-day tickets start at just $55. Grab yours now at gmftickets.com.
Hey, Dad, why do people wait until it's hot out to call about their air conditioner?
Well, Badger Bob's has been doing this since 1982, son. That's just how it goes.
They should call Badger Bob's now to have it checked.
You heard Bob Jr. Now's the time to check your heating and cooling system. So Badger Bob's is offering up to $2,000 in cash incentives for early planners. Get your free estimate at badgerbobs.com. Badger Bob's, a funny name, but we're serious about service. It's who we are.
License CAC 1815977, CFC 1428238, and EC 1300924.
I got mine.
I got mine.
Chevrolet Silverado's under $30,000. Equinox under $25,000. Trax under $20,000. You're just minutes away from the bargain of your life.
I got mine. This is Bill from Cape Coral, Florida. I drove over 100 miles to get my bargain at Maher Chevrolet and saved thousands.
Maher Chevrolet, St. Petersburg. MaherChevy.com. Chevrolet together. Let's drive.
Are you an adult with uncontrolled moderate to severe Crohn's disease symptoms and still packing a backup bag of clothes? Just in case? Skyrizi Risankizumab Riza can help you take control of your Crohn's. Feel significant symptom relief, including less abdominal pain and fewer bowel movements at 4 weeks. Plus, Skyrizi is proven to help people achieve remission and visibly improve damage of the intestinal lining. Individual results may vary. Skyrizi is a prescription injection medicine. Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's. Ready to take control of your Crohn's? Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's disease.
Control is everything to me.
Learn more at skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Guys, if I could just have your attention.
Let's go! Turn it on now!
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go!
Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this. Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
It's JP. Hour number 2 brought to you by JustCallMode.com, Tampa's injury attorneys. We're with you for about another hour, and we'll hand it off to Setting Show at 1 o'clock. Listen to what this hoe did. Check this one out. And
check this hoe out.
The word is kind of apropos. So this chick hooked up with identical twins within a few days of each other. And she's got a kid. But they cannot determine which one of the identical twins is actually the father. So a court ruled that it is impossible to determine who the child's father is because she had sex with both men within 4 days during the month of conception.
And they have the same DNA?
They have the same DNA, so and one of them is trying to become the father, but the other one is challenging it. So now, this is like the opposite case. Usually, like people, dudes, unfortunately, are trying to shirk responsibilities, I guess one brother thinks he's the father, the other one says he's the father, so they're trying to both become, they're like, nah, we don't know, we can't tell you. The mother and one twin challenged a family court decision that named the other brother as father on the birth certificate. DNA testing cannot distinguish between the identical twins as potential fathers, though future scientific advances may allow identification. Right now, the science that they have now, nope. So the judge ruled that the registered twin no longer has parental responsibility pending further hearings, but declined to declare that he's not the father. She's like, I don't know if he's the father or not. I'm just saying, you're not on the hook for anything because we don't know if it's you. How about that? Another judge previously found both brothers equally likely to be the father's child, the child's father. What the hell do you do with this mess?
What are the guys saying? Do any of the guys want to?
They both want to be the dad, right?
Apparently, one was registered.
Too much is better than nothing at all.
One was registered as the father, and it looks like the woman is now with the other brother who's not registered as the father, and he now wants to be registered as the father, but they can't do that, so they took both of the fathers, and now it's like a to be determined And the father spotted the birth certificate, I guess.
I've heard of like adoption situations where, or not adoption, what do you call it? As artificial insemination or whatever, where they're like, we don't want to know. Like, we both donated. One of us is the dad. We don't want to know who. We just want to be in this child's life, and we just, adopt.
Well,
this
we just
baby
did a story last week or 2 weeks ago, a little while ago, where, and I think it was out of Orlando, out of a clinic in Orlando, where, a family, a husband and a wife, a couple, they did the in vitro, his sperm, her eggs, blah, blah, blah. They get that, she gives birth to a black baby. They're white. And it was born through in vitro.
Okay.
So they got the wrong sperm.
Oh.
See what I'm saying? You don't remember doing the story a couple of weeks ago?
No.
We did it on the air. Yep. So they came back, they did the in vitro, he donated his sperm, they just couldn't get pregnant. They did the whole thing. They finally got their child. And then the child was born, and the child was black, and both of the parents were white.
I remember that story. Yeah.
It's still a baby. Like, you still
understand.
wanted a baby. You still have a healthy, happy baby.
I got you. It's just not theirs.
Yeah.
It's just not theirs. That means another couple doesn't have theirs, or might not have theirs, or at some point won't be getting theirs.
Those stories always interest me. Did you know John Senning has like an uncle who did the donor stuff and like, I guess, fathered all these kids that basically want to, like, they all got in contact with each other because there was like,
oh, that's so cool.
Yeah,
I would do that.
Like,
I would
think
absolutely do that.
They even like where there was a documentary. I can't remember the name of it, but they did a documentary on it because it was kind of like the movie Delivery Man with the tall guy, Vince Vaughn. Where I don't know if you ever saw that movie where he fathered like a bunch of kids and they all wanted to get in contact with him, and he was like, "What? I'm not doing that." And then he realized, like, oh, it's actually probably a good idea. Even though I did it out of just, like, I needed money or whatever, like, I could still show my face to these people and be a father. And it was kind of funny because he went from everything to, like, this random other guy that's kind of like him to he fathered a guy who ended up going to the NBA and stuff. Like, pretty cool.
You see this guy, so his uncle just went to the sperm bank and donated.
Yeah, I believe it was a sperm bank.
And he's got he's got a whole bunch of kids.
I think.
And then they went and found him?
I think what it was like a 23andMe they did or something. And then they found out, like, oh, my God. Because,
So I guess it's...
Usually what they want to do is people who, like, donated sperm and then, they had a kid. The kids do it to make sure, like, I want to know who's out there. So I'm not, like, banging someone that's in my bloodline,
Yeah, I guess.
So.
That's true.
There was a guy... a while back, I just looked him up. I couldn't remember his name. I know you're shocked. Guy's name is Ari Nagel. He's a New York City math professor. He's also known as the Sperminator. This guy has fathered. This guy has fathered. Ready for this? Over 170 biological children through direct, private, and mostly free, unpaid donations worldwide. How about that?
Jeez.
He's got 170 as of early 2026. 170, more than 170 children. He operates independently. He meets recipients in public places for direct, unpaid donation, right? So he's not like he'll meet you. He'll either give you, juice. He'll have sex with that. He was doing all of this stuff. He was doing all of it. He says his motivation. He was He's an Orthodox Jewish father. He said he has stated that he wants to help women, particularly same-sex couples, start families. New York State Department of Health previously informed Nagel that operating an unlicensed sperm bank is illegal. He's faced scrutiny for his methods, including donating in hotel rooms. He had a whole deal, man.
Oh, man.
This guy was something.
If it were easier for me to give away all the stuff I ain't using, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Is this the same dude? Yeah, no, this was an early one. So this was early on. In 2016, he only had 22 kids. Now at 2026, he's got 170.
Ooh.
So in 10 years, he just, spread his seed all over the joint.
Man.
What the hell goes through your mind? Is it ego? What is it?
Yes.
It's ego, right?
It has to be.
Because they come knocking on your door, and now all of a sudden you're responsible. My man is like a college professor in New York City. What's he making, $100,000?
Oh, yeah, easily.
Tops?
Well, it's not about the money you said, right? He said he's doing it for free.
I understand, but if they decide that you have to support them, you're going to lose in court. He's not doing it through a sperm bank. He's doing it on his own. So if all of a sudden some woman takes his baby batter and then grabs a turkey baster, goes to work, and now she's like, wow, I can't raise this kid on my own. That guy's the father. They do a DNA test. Now you're on the hook.
Oh, man.
Now you're on the hook for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't got the money for that.
That's crazy.
Hells no.
You ever think about donating back in the day?
You know, I used to joke around about it, but I never really thought about doing it.
How much do you make off of that?
I don't know. Cole Senning's uncle.
Yeah, right?
Seems like he might know. Jesus. What would make you want 100, just 170 of them? In the case of this woman with the two brothers, like, what were you thinking there?
Oh, man. It says sperm donors in the U.S. typically earn between $700 and $1,500 per month. What? Per month.
Diz. Side hustle.
Yeah. Like, just quit this job and just go do that.
You're a fairly... I wonder if you have to fit a criteria. I'm sorry.
There we go.
Do you have to be a certain height, a certain weight, a certain color, and do...
Certain color? Hey, no black people. Get out of here.
No. What I'm trying to say is to get top dollar. Like, is there a desired thing where...
I think...
if you're, like, you said between 700 and 1,500, right?
715, yep.
In order to get to the 1,500, do you have to be 6'2", blonde hair, blue eyes, and athletic build, and that'll get you 1,500? But if you're not that, if you're broke and you're fat or whatever it is,
But some people want that. Like some people.
I got you, but they might not be willing to pay more. I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Well, we might have someone who knows a little more about this than I do. John Senning's on the line.
Is he?
Yeah.
What's up, John?
What up? How you doing?
Hey, congrats on the great gig yesterday. I heard you had a good crowd.
Oh yeah, thank you. It was a lot of fun. It was quite the crowd, very rowdy, but it was great. This is like one of my favorite things to talk about in the world because it's one of the weirdest things that has ever happened in our family.
Do tell.
So the craziest part about it is that this kid, his name is Chris. He lives in Lakeland. He reached out to me. He did a 23andMe. He did not know that his dad that had raised him his entire life was not his biological father. So his girlfriend got him a 23andMe. He finds out its dad is showing up not as his dad, and he sees this lineage on one side of the family tree, and he sees my name. Dude. Well, he happens to listen to the Bone,
Dude.
So he reaches out, and he's like, hey, do you know these people? I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Shortly thereafter, obviously, his mom and dad come clean. His dad couldn't have kids, so, they used a donor. Long story short, he starts connecting these dots, or we're kind of doing it together, and it turns out that now I think there's like 43 siblings that all came from my uncle, long story short. And they've been going through the process of trying to use me as like an intermediate to get in contact with him, and
he doesn't want to.
That hasn't gone very well.
No, because you think you're doing it. He probably did it prior to 23andMe and all those DNA testing kits that people want. He probably did it prior to that, right?
He did it, I want to say, like early 90s. And the interesting part is he had sent me a long email. We're not really close, but, I kind of talked to him through this. And he had sent me a long email and told me he donated like 8 times. And that was it. He donated like 8 times between the span of like 3 years.
And that turned into 40 kids?
40 plus kids. And what's crazy is he's like he's very artistic, and he's a composer and stuff. So they put together this file, and it's a lot of, lesbian couples and gay couples and stuff that pick him because he's an artist. And there's these 40 kids out there, and I believe almost all 40 plus of them are in some form of the arts. There's directors. They just made a documentary about the whole thing. Like it's the craziest thing.
Wow. And he wants nothing to do with it because he just thought he was doing it to make some money and help people out.
It's even worse than that because so they had sent me a letter. They said, "Could you get this letter to him?" And I really believe them. And I've talked to a lot of them. They said, "We are not looking for money. We're not looking for a relationship. Even we just want to be able to say, here, look what you've done to the world. Look at the life that you've created for these kids." And they put together this really nice letter, and I got it to him. And he wasn't very responsive initially, and then he got sick. Something happened to him, and he kind of freaked out. And he hit me up, and he said, "Hey, can you give me a contact for these guys?" So he started talking to them, and I guess he was in touch with them for like a week, and then just totally ghosted them, probably like a year ago. And nobody's heard from him since.
Once he didn't think, he thought maybe he may have needed somebody. So then he wanted to reach out to them.
All of that. Whether it was his soul or he was looking for somebody to take care of him or something, but it's just it's wild.
Am I allowed to say that your uncle's kind of a scumbag?
I will tell you this, he's a weird dude. And I don't know him well enough. I know that he still lives like in his like parents' basement or attic or something. I think he has, I don't know if he's autistic or what his deal is, but he's never launched in life. I don't think he's ever had a real career. So he's something. I can tell you that.
Did Garrett say there's a documentary or something?
Yeah, so they did a documentary, which the documentary is not as juicy as it could be, probably because I think they're trying to protect his identity. The documentary is just about how these 40 plus siblings have become like best friends. I think it's called
I love that.
Blood Friends or something, I think is the name of the documentary. But they all get together like 3 times a year, and it's all about how they've formed this bond between all of them is more of the story that they tell.
Are they around? Are they all in Florida, or are they around the country?
No, they're around the world. I got to go back and find the audio one day because we figured this out on the air. When I was doing that bonus hour with Micah after Drew years ago, I was finding this out in real time on the air. And these people that were my cousins that I didn't know about started calling the show from all over the world. I know there's like an opera singer in Germany. They're all throughout the world, really.
Sounds like you have a lot of couches to crash on. That's cool.
If it came down to it, probably. But it's still. And here's the bow on all of it. It's a huge family secret. Everybody pretty much knows about it, but his parents. And like my family is pissed at me because I talked about it on the radio and I still talk about it to this day. Yeah. Like it is a sore subject, and his parents do not know to this day.
Yeah, but it's not your fault to blame you.
No, I'm not. I've got no. I think the last time it reared its ugly head was I had the cousin of mine that is like put together the documentary. I had her on the air, and there was some nieces and nephews that reached out that were kind of like, what are you doing? Like we thought this was in the past, and
they want to keep secrets buried. You just want it out there in the open. And also the ultimate, in my opinion, all that matters is all of the brothers and sisters are happy. That's ultimately all that matters, right?
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah.
They seem good. I mean, I'm sure some of them wish they could have a relationship more than others, but they seem they seem good. The guy that's here in Lakeland, he's a pilot. He seems like a cool dude.
The fact that you said that your uncle did the donation, they reached out to him, he turned them down, and then got sick, and then said, "Hey, track them down," and then got better, and then said, "I don't want anything to do with it." Like that tells me everything I need to know about that dude.
Yeah, it is interesting. It is interesting the way that you thought about it and are seeing it, and I'm not saying you're wrong. I and other people had just kind of thought of he maybe was faced with his own mortality and was like, maybe I need to see what's up here, and then it was too much or whatever happened. But your theory is possible as well. I know it happened very quick, and maybe he got overwhelmed with 40 kids sending him videos and trying to talk to them. But yeah, I don't really know what was going through his mind when he decided to ghost after a week.
Yikes! Thanks, brother. Appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely.
You calling in. John Senning from Senning Show. He'll be on the air with you from 1 to 4 this afternoon right here on 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Right now, it's time for Dead Guy in the Envelope. All right, so you got a white American guy you know from stage and screens, which means TV and movies. Not the biggest career. He had one pretty big TV show. He had one big movie. And even in that movie, he wasn't the star. and obviously from Stage as well. Your job now, 800-771-1025. You give us a call. You ask yes or no questions. If you get a yes, you get to go again and ask another question. If you get a no, then we move on to the next calls. Take all the clues, put them together. If you can tell me who the dead guy in the envelope is, you win some concert tickets. It's that simple, okay? It's Dead Guy in the Bone, 800-77... Dead Guy in the Bone? Jesus Christ. Dead Guy in the Envelope on 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio, 800-771-1025. We'll be right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
This little piggy wasn't affected by the market. This little piggy had protected funds. This little piggy locked in college costs. This little piggy had a 1-year plan. And all the little piggies went wee to college land.
Before you know it, those tiny feet will be off to college. Save the smartest way with a Florida prepaid plan. Unlike a regular savings account, the funds are dedicated and guaranteed to cover tuition costs. So when they're ready to go, you are too. Save for their story. Enroll by April 30th and get $50.
Facing an injury is tough, but choosing the right attorney shouldn't be. I'm Mo DeWitt, your Tampa injury attorney. With my zero-fee guarantee, you won't pay a single dime unless we get you money for your injuries. No hidden costs, no upfront fees, just dedicated, hardworking lawyers when you need them the most. Why wait? If you're injured on the go, visit justcallmo.com or give us a call at 1-800-CALL-MO. It's that easy.
How was your break? It was great until I stopped for gas. Prices have gone up almost $1 with no end in sight. I might have to start watching how much I drive.
That's exactly why I use Upside. I never pay full price for gas with the free Upside app.
Upside?
Yes, Upside. It's the free app that gives you cash back just for buying the gas you're already buying. So even with the rising gas prices, I'll never have to limit how much I drive.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Just last year, I made over $200 with the Upside app.
Wow. That's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Upside app right now.
Download the free Upside app to earn cash back on the gas you're already buying. Use promo code STATION for an extra 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime, right to your bank account, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code STATION for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first fill up. That's STATION.
Offers vary by user and location. Go to upside.com for terms and conditions.
It's game day. Are your moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keeping you from the action? Skyrizi, risankizumab Riza, could help you get back to the game. Skyrizi is proven to help people feel significant symptom relief, achieve remission, and visibly improve damage of the intestinal lining. Skyrizi is a prescription injection medicine for adults. Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's or ulcerative colitis.
Control is everything to me.
Ask your doctor about
Planet X and XTC Adult Supercenter. Your secret is safe with us.
Tune in for Reinventing Retirement, where premier wealth managers and retirement specialists discuss the most important and crucial retirement topics for your benefit. Saturdays at 9 a.m. and Sundays at 11 a.m. Only on 102.5 The Bone.
Hey, Tampa Bay, pollen season is here, and you know what that means. It's time to bubble down. Stop by Bubble Down Car Wash and get the best clean for your ride. Say goodbye to pollen and hello to a spotless shine. Bubble Down Car Wash, the bestest car wash in town.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio, sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
It's Dead Guy in the Envelope, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Your clue so far is that you got a white American guy you know from stage and screens. He's got one big movie that he was a part of. Did a few movies, but one big one that that he was a part of, not the star, but he was in it and had a decent-sized role. And he had a television show that was his. And, you know, a bunch of other things you would see him on television. And he was on stage as well. Figure out what he did on stage, and you could probably get there a little bit quicker. 800-771-1025. Oliver, he died in the 2000s, and he did not start his career in the 70s. Oliver on line 1. You're the first one in. Go ahead, buddy.
Did he die in a car accident?
He did not die in a car accident. Sean on line 2.
Oh, yeah, did he die of lung cancer?
He did not die of lung cancer, no. No. I would say, I'm telling you, the best way to tackle this thing is to go after, you know, what the other career was. What led to the TV and the movies? What usually has a stage and leads to TV and movies?
Comedian?
Monifa. Huh?
Comedian?
There you go.
Okay.
Look at you. All right. So you're a stand-up comic who was in a handful of movies and had his own television show. And obviously he had specials as well on the old TV screen. 800-771-1025. That is the phone number to play along with.
So he didn't start in the 70s, but he died in the 2000s. So he went around very long. If he was popular in the 80s?
Yes.
So
He
80s,
started
90s.
gaining popularity in the 80s. Definitely. Not, you know, he wasn't huge yet, but he started gaining, he's picking up speed in the...
So not the longest career. If he picked up speed, let's say if his stronghold was the 90s and he had like that decade and then he died in the 2000s, so...
Yeah. He died, I'll give you another hint. He died under the age of 50.
I'm reading Cristela a lot, so you know that comedian? I'm reading her...
No.
But comedians have a rough life is all I'm saying.
That's why they end up dead in hotel rooms.
Yeah.
It's truth. Jason, line 1.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Hey, man.
Did this dude host a children's show?
No. He did voice stuff for like some kid stuff, but he wasn't the host. He wasn't like Mr. Rogers or Captain Kangaroo or anything like that. This guy was he was a stand-up comic that ended up with a TV show. His name wasn't in the show, but his character's name, kind of. Josh, line 2.
Did he have a bit about words that you can't say on television?
No. It is not George Carlin. Shane, line 3.
Yes. Did he play Mrs. Doubtfire?
No. Connor on line 4.
Was he on Full House?
He was not on Full House. John on line 5.
Hey guys, did he play in a sitcom?
Yes.
Was the sitcom in the 80s?
Let me just make sure. I don't believe it was. No.
I know you said that he had a show that was his. Is that the sitcom?
That's one of the sitcoms. That's one of them. He was on a couple. Let me take another call, a couple calls, and I'll give you a big hint. Douglas on line 7.
Was the show he was on Curb Your Enthusiasm?
No. Alex, line 1.
Was he ever on Johnny Carson?
Yeah, launched him.
Gary Shandling?
Nope.
Oh. So
Did you hear the oomph behind that delivery? Like he thought for sure he had him.
Yeah, he thought he nailed it.
Gary motherfucking Shandling, bro. Come on. Kyle, line 2.
Hey, guys, did this guy ever write a book called Rubber Balls and Liquor?
Oh, I don't know, but who are you thinking? Who was that?
Gilbert Gottfried.
No, it's not Gilbert. Tom, line 3.
JP, did he go back to stand-up comedy after his big show on TV ended?
Yes.
it Bob Saget?
No. No. Chris, line 4.
Was he in any of the Ocean's movies, like Ocean's
No.
11, 12?
No. None of the Ocean's movies. John, line 5.
Was he a large gentleman?
No, he was not. So, in one of his specials, this is going to help people out a lot. Monica, and then we'll do nerd notes. You know what? Do nerd notes now, Monica, please.
Okay.
That ain't it, no. Monica's got receipts, every miss on the list. Nerd notes, dead guy in the envelope. JP, Monica, Dizzy, keep the score. Nerd notes, stacking every wrong hope, so you don't guess that same name anymore. Nerd notes.
Still, let's see. The white American that we know from stage and screens, sitcoms. That he had a sitcom that was his. He died in the 2000s. He was a comedian that got his start in the 80s. He did die under the age of 50.
Yes. And I would say this. In one of his bigger stand-up specials, he had this character, and that character, that bit, ended up being the name of his television sitcom. Okay, so they took literally something out of his one of his stand-up specials, and that's what they named the television show. Mitch, line 8.
Was he a big guy?
No, he was not a big guy. Sorry. Jeff, line 2.
Yeah, was he the anchor on Weekend Update on Saturday Night Live?
No, he was not on Saturday Night Live. Dom, line 3.
In the movie Bad Santa.
He was not in Bad Santa. Joe on line 7.
Did he have a small part in Back to School?
No. Omar, line 4.
Hey, did he have a show called The Gary Shandling Show?
No. No, it's not Gary Shandling. That's great. Drew, line 5.
Hey, was he born in Brooklyn?
Yes.
Is it Richard Jennings?
Richard Jenny is the dead guy in the envelope. Yes.
I don't know who that
Comedian Richard Jenny. He was big stand-up. He was really starting to take off. He was also in The Mask with Jim Carrey. He was in Everybody Hates Chris in an episode of that. But he had like 5 or 6 different stand-up specials. And the big one that he had was in 1993 called Platypus Man. And that's what ended up being the name of the sitcom. And then he ended up blowing his brains out. All right, your choice. I got Kid Rock or I got the Black Crowes and Whiskey Myers at the Amp. Which would you like? Kid Rock also at the Amp.
Let's go ahead with the Black Crowes.
All right, you got a pair of tickets to see Black Crowes with Whiskey Myers at the Amp on May 31st. Congratulations. Yes. Yeah, so this dude, listen to this. He was dating his girlfriend for a couple of years, and they were in bed in the morning, and then they just having conversations, talking about their days, and his girlfriend went down to start making breakfast and heard a gunshot and walked upstairs and found him. He blew his brains out.
Oh, my God.
In the bathroom. They were having a conversation like everything was normal, no issues, no nothing. And she went upstairs and then found that, and then she reported back that she had caught him talking to himself the week prior.
Oh, man.
And he was saying, just pull the trigger, just pull the trigger. And I don't know if she didn't report it or didn't think about it or whatever the hell it was.
That can be that's a phrase, like if I'm not sure if I'm going to do this or not, just go ahead and,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Not that it's right or good. I'm just saying that if I'm her, don't feel too guilty because maybe he was just contemplating doing something or not. And,
It turned out, it said she called 911, police and paramedics arrived. Do you know who he is, by the way?
No. You
don't know who he is?
You also listed a whole bunch of shows I have never seen or heard of. Like
You never heard of The Mask? The movie The Mask with Jim Carrey?
Oh, yeah, no, but I've never seen it.
Okay.
And I don't know what Platypus is, any of that.
Platypus Man was his sitcom. And then he was on like a little bit of Everybody Hates Chris. You heard of that one, right?
I've heard of it, never watched
The
it.
Chris Rock Show. Okay. Yeah, he had great stand-up stuff too, man. He just, He didn't make it. Apparently, he had been diagnosed, and he had been diagnosed with severe clinical depression, like not too long before that, and fits of psychotic paranoia, schizophrenia, the whole deal. He was on antidepressants and a sleeping aid, and then he just blew his brains out. That sucked, because I thought he was great. I loved him. He was funny, man.
I do not remember this guy.
Go back and watch. I'm sorry. Go back and watch some of the old specials that are there on the Wikipedia page if you get a chance. I don't know. I mean, they might be on HBO Max. I'm sure they hold into everything on that streaming service, right? All their old material.
Probably. They have a lot of that archived. Yeah, I would imagine so.
He was really good. And that's the guy in the envelope. 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. We'll be right back.
She had a drink in her hand. She had her toes in the sand. Wow, what a beautiful girl.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. It's Lightning Hockey on 102.5 The Bone. Tonight, your Tampa Bay Lightning hit the road to take on the Ottawa Senators. The game starts at 7 p.m. Don't miss a single game. Listen to every Lightning game all season right here on the official station of the Tampa Bay Lightning. 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Hockey.
If your heating or cooling system is on the fritz, call me, Bob from Badger Bob Services. We've got over 100 technicians on the road ready to help. From toilet and dishwasher issues, tripping breakers, and even washer and dryer repair, Badger Bob's does it all. Proudly serving Tampa and the Sun Coast. Go to BadgerBobs.com and give us a call. Badger Bobs. Funny name, but we're serious about service. It's who we are. BadgerBobs.com.
License CSC 1515977, CFC 1428238, and EC 1300924.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. If you missed Sharkapalooza, don't blow it again. Suppressor Fest is back this Saturday, April 11th. And yeah, all cans are on sale. If you don't have a suppressor yet, what are you waiting for? Get to Shark Coast Tactical. Will and the crew are loaded up with extra stuff to get your paperwork done fast, plus free swag, giveaways, and deals all over the shop. This is a show up early and load up kind of day. Suppressor Fest this Saturday at Shark Coast Tactical. Often imitated, never duplicated. They're on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota, or shop 24/7 at sharkcoasttactical.com and tell them Mike Calta sent you.
The Food, Wine, and Garden Festival is back at Busch Gardens now through May 10th with over 100 different flavors to sip and savor and free concerts like the Band Perry this Friday and Smash Mouth this Sunday. Buy a fun card for year-round thrills at buschgardenstampa.com.
My name is Attorney Bill Sansoni. You might know me as Dead Air Sansoni from the Ask the Dom show. I represent people accused in crimes in Hillsborough, Pinellas, Pasco, Manatee, Polk, and Sarasota counties. I also represent clients in federal court across the country. If you have been arrested or accused of a crime, call me, Bill Dead Air Sansoni, at 813-361-0874 or online at sansoni-law.com. Offices, Tampa.
John Setting here with some summer Tease-Off tips. You know the pouch you dip between your cheek and your gum. It's full of vitamins, minerals, tea-cut herbs. It's going to give you that caffeinated boost we're all looking for. Now, if you're a good boy or girl, maybe you pop in a Tease-Off before the gym. You get a nice pump on. You feel energized. It's a thing of beauty. But maybe if you want to be a little bit naughty, and I don't talk about this enough, you make yourself a cocktail, a little tequila, a little soda, maybe a little squeeze of lime. Throw a mango habanero right in that drink. You've got an energized impromptu mango habanero margarita. The pouch is sweeping the nation. You can get it at Walmart, Walgreens, 7-Elevens, and many more. And you can even stock up online at teaseoffenergy.com. Use the code BONE20 for 20% off everything in the online store. Developed by local doctor and friend Brent Egg. And if you haven't tried this product, you're really sleeping on it. Go now, teaseoffenergy.com. We love you, Tease-Off. Why spit when you can swallow?
Eligibility and results may vary. A beautiful, confident smile can change everything. It changes how people see you and how you see yourself. When you're proud of your smile, confidence comes naturally. At Sage Dental, we make that confidence possible. Using the latest technology, our caring team of dentists, orthodontists, and oral surgeons use minimally invasive techniques for the smile you've always wanted. Whether it's braces, clear aligners, implants, partial or full restorations, all of Sage Dental's personalized treatments are conveniently done right there in the office. With same-day and next-day appointments, call Sage now and visit our newest location in St. Petersburg. We work with most insurance plans. No insurance? No problem. Our Sage Care Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation centered on care. Call 800-299-1100. 800-299-1100. That's 800-299-1100.
This is Greg Trzynski of the Original Mattress Factory. Regular exercise improves sleep quality, but working out too close to bedtime can keep you awake. Finish exercising at least 3 hours before bed. For more sleep tips, visit originalmattress.com.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
Are you a parent of a 2 to 8-year-old? Listen closely for an exciting offer, then head to abcmouse.com/radio to learn more. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
We're offering a promo at abcmouse.com/radio to try it for free for a month, then $14.99 per month until canceled. Go to abcmouse.com/radio to see this offer. That's abcmouse.com/radio. Actual ABC Mouse users compensate for their testimonials, sponsored by Age of Learning.
Tell us what you think.
Makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The open mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY. And now, back to JP.
It's JP, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio, 800-771-1025. Just reading the story about this woman. Listen to this one. The human body is so weird. This chick, her name is Chelsea. She's 23 years old. First 12 years plus of her life, no issues, right? She turns 13. She all of a sudden, she goes on vacation with her family, and all of a sudden, she starts noticing, like, she got out of the water and she got some hives. And she's like, you know what? I didn't think anything of it. She goes, I just figured it was, you know, too much sun or whatever it was. But then she realized while she was on vacation that, you know, when she took a shower or she came out of the pool or she came out of the ocean, it was getting worse. This girl is allergic to water. At 13 years, she's 23 now. At 13 years old, she became allergic to water.
Oh, man.
She, shower, her own tears, her own sweat.
Oh, man.
She's saying here she's based in the UK. She didn't use her last name. She explained that she first realized something wasn't right when she was 13 years old. She was eventually diagnosed with aquagenic urticaria.
Nailed it.
I think I nailed it, right?
Yeah.
Aquagenic urticaria.
Yeah.
It's an extremely rare condition in which a person's skin develops red, itchy hives after exposure to water. She can't even sweat.
Oh, man.
How does she bathe?
She had
in pain.
It says, it took the doctors and hospital a while to diagnose me because the condition is so rare, but eventually they told me I have aquagenic urticaria. Again, nailed it. Which is essentially just an allergy to water. And it's like she's got pictures of her out of the shower. She's all blotchy, and it's painful. Now, it looks like I know if I've taken a shower that's too hot, and I'll have red blotches on my skin or whatever because the shower was too hot. That's kind of what this looks like. But she's in extreme pain when she has to do it. Her own tears cause pain on her skin. She goes, once I finally got the diagnosis, it was actually a relief to at least know what was causing it. Now she's been living with it for over a decade, and it's certainly not easy. Anytime water touches her skin, she explained that she breaks out in hives and a painful, itchy rash. It's not just tap water either. Rain, sweat,
man.
My own tears can trigger a reaction. I have to take a lot of precautions in daily life. Even crying can cause a reaction.
What does she do? How does she function?
It says, it sounds crazy, but if I cry, my face can break out in a rash. When it rains, I have to be really careful most of the time and try to avoid going out because rain on my skin will trigger a reaction. That's difficult living in the UK. She said, luckily, I can drink water.
Oh, okay. That was going to ask that.
Because the reaction mainly happens when it touches my skin rather than when I drink it. She noted that she still showers daily, because basic hygiene is important to her, but she's in excruciating pain afterwards.
Oh, man. This girl, like, even sex. You go have sex and you start sweating and stuff, and then she just breaks out during sex. Oh.
You got to do it in, like, an igloo or something.
Yeah. You got to do it in segments. It's like, all right, I'm getting sweaty. Stop. You got to wait. Cool down period. Get back to it.
She said she's tried all sorts of treatments from antihistamines to injections to combat the allergy and alleviate the painful itchy rashes, but nothing works.
I wonder if, like...
What do you do?
First of all, she's hot.
She is.
Saw the photos of her. I wonder if, like, her man gets in an argument and he just goes and stands in the rain. He's like, F this girl. I'm going outside.
Yeah. She starts running after. She's trying to hit him with just turns on some water, grabs a hose. Like, what you got now, girl?
He sprays her like a cat. Like, get out of here.
What you got now? She said, listen, despite all this, Mama, you'll love this. She's like, I just try to take life day by day. I still live a very happy life. I just have to be more careful than most people.
I would date her and carry a water gun at all times. So she talks back and says something rude, like, really? Really? You want to get squirted again?
There's another woman, Lauren Montefusco. She's 26. She was from South Carolina. She had the same issue. She said she would avoid showering for as long as possible because of the same condition.
Oh, man. That has to be one of the worst things to be allergic to. I'll take a peanut allergy any day over I'm allergic to water. Like, you can't play sports. That sucks.
Right. You know, it's funny. When Nicole and I first started looking at houses, there was this one house we went to look at that we liked but didn't love. But you go in the backyard, and there was, like, the whole backyard was taken up by this giant, you know, what we call here a Florida room. It's basically an outdoor living thing, but there's no heat or anything, so it's basically just for some. But it was enormous. So it took up most of the backyard. So we're like, what's going on? Like, what's with this thing? It was a cool room. It had flat screen, it had TVs and a bar, and it was a cool room to hang out in. But like, it just stood out. We've never seen anything like it before. And it turned out that the son was allergic to the sun.
Oh.
So, you know, the couple's son who lived in the house, their son was allergic to the sun. He couldn't go anywhere near sunlight.
He's like a vampire.
So in order for him to get fresh air, they had that room built so he can go out there and be covered.
Yeah, you got to move to Alaska.
Right? Where you get,
30 days a night or something? Or is it longer?
Something like that.
Yeah. That's insane, bro. That would be the worst thing to be allergic to is the sun.
Right?
I'll take the water over the sun.
But at least you can survive. You can live night hours.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not great, and it's not great for life, and it's not great for relationships. It's not great for health, because you need the vitamin D, but I guess his body can't handle it.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
This woman, this other woman that was, she's saying she used to use dry shampoo as my best friend because the longer I spend in the shower washing my hair, the worse it gets.
Oh.
I've tried washing myself with a cloth and water, but it's still using water. And it causes an allergic reaction, so I usually just use body wipes.
She could literally not live in Florida because she'll sweat. She'll be hurt. It rains a lot. Hurt. No pools, no beaches. Like, Oh, man. I wonder if it works like with like ice because ice is just frozen water. So
I'm sure it does.
Yeah, so if she can't like go out in the snow, and stuff, that's, oh, man.
I'm sure it does.
Now I'm talking myself under this one, too. This one sucks.
The whole thing, man.
I'm so glad I have
stories
no
like these that make you kind of be like, you know what? No matter how bad things are, they're not that bad.
You're not allergic to anything?
No.
Well, I have a lactose intolerance for like milk and dairy products. Can't really enjoy those because I get the bubble guts, but I still do.
Right.
But you live and don't break out in hives in a massive.
No. It's just bubble guts. It's just not a great feeling.
No, especially if you're not home.
Yeah.
So when Bluebell brings all the stuff, you're just like, well, can't.
I'll try a little bit, but it's mostly the bad part. And I think JP said this with like your daughter, right? It's the cheese. It's not having.
Well, she's allergic to dairy. She doesn't get bubble guts. She breaks
out.
hives.
Yeah. But that's you said the worst thing for her. She hates that she can't really eat cheese.
Yeah.
That's my thing. It's like, I love cheese, and it sucks because sometimes my body will react differently.
Yeah. No, it's tough, man. Poor girls. We got pretty good kids.
Yeah.
You know? All right, that's it for us. Thank you for hanging out with us from 11 to 1. We appreciate you. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Diz. Sending show. Coming up next, I'll be with you till 3 o'clock. Then he's joined with Drew, and then Drew will go start 4, him and Mo, and so on and so forth. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. The JP featured cut of the day. Listen right now on the 102.5 The Bone app. Sponsored by JustCallMo.com, Tampa's injury attorney.
Tampa's biggest music weekend is back. The Gasparilla Music Festival returns April 10th through the 12th at Meridian Fields in Water Street, Tampa. See Mount Joy, Two Friends, Government Mule, and more across 3 days and multiple stages. Tickets start at just $55. Get yours now at gmftickets.com.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah.
Tampa.
What's your case worth? Injury.com by Morgan & Morgan.
Mortgage rates have dropped, and the best news is they're expected to go down even more. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. If you've been thinking about buying a new home, now is the time. And with Third Federal's Buy Now, Refi Later program, you don't have to wait for rates to drop again. You get the guaranteed lowest rate now, and if rates drop later, even after you close, you can refinance to a lower rate for free. That's right, for free. And now with Third Federal's early rate lock, you can lock in the guaranteed lowest rate even before you find a house. So you'll always have the best rate. So don't wait. Call Third Federal today and lock in the guaranteed lowest rate.
Right now at Third Federal, lock in 5.99%, APR 6.02% on a 30-year fixed rate purchase mortgage and refinance later if rates go down for free. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3rd-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for buy now, refi later. Lowest rate guarantee and early rate lock at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
Mike Halty here for the Golden Diamond Source. April means one thing, Diamond Days, and they're taking over. We're talking up to 20% off diamond jewelry all month long. And listen, if you've got old, broken, or unwanted jewelry just sitting around, bring it in. With gold prices at record highs, you could trade it in and upgrade into something that you actually want. And let me be clear, at the Golden Diamond Source, they sell only natural diamonds because if it's real love, it should be a real diamond. That's something that was made in a factory a week or two ago. And first-time buyers, this is perfect for you. They'll walk you through the 4 C's, show you every shape, every style, and put you in front of one of the largest selections of diamonds in all of Tampa Bay. And here's the part you're going to love. 0% financing for up to 5 years. $5,000, that's about $83 a month. It's Diamond Days at the Golden Diamond Source all April long. Stop by and get in there and see for yourself the selection that they have. When you're looking for a diamond, make sure it's a Golden Diamond Source diamond. Tell them Mike Halty sent you.
It's the love you give only at Golden Diamond Source.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
I just got another NBA offer from Hard Rock Bet.
A Hard Rock Bet promo at the Hard Rock Bet Party? That is so meta.
That's not meta. That's Meta World Peace. Meta. Tell them about Hard Rock Bet.
Hard Rock Bet has it all. Live odds for every NBA game, every player prop, same game parlays, you name it. It's the only place I play these days.
Okay, now that is meta.
Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
My perfect day has sand, salt water, and friends. But my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can take me out of the moment. Now I'm all in with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi. Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. With Skyrizi, most people saw 90% clearer skin, and many were even 100% plaque-free at 4 months. Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing on my skin. And that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
John Senning here. I'm obviously not an attorney, but Mo DeWitt is. And you probably already know that if you're injured on the go, just call Mo. Mo and his firm fights for the injured people in Tampa Bay to get them what they deserve. Fighting the insurance companies can seem overwhelming, but that's what Mo does every day. And he's ready to do it for you. No matter what life throws at you, stand up and fight to get what you deserve. And it all starts with one call to Tampa's injury attorney at 866-CALL-MO. Give him a call day or night at 866-CALL-MO. That's 866